Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2019, and we are here with yet another Monday mystery game, this time number 706. The new expansion filling up so quick. We've been putting up so many amazingly very popular games like Carnival and San Francisco Rush and Space Firebird, stuff everybody familiar with, while obscure, people are familiar with. So last week, like I said, we're going to put up something that nobody's guessing. Just going in the deepest, darkest parts of the vault, looking through all the boards, and remember getting each one of those boards, and it's so amazing. Most of them, we find a lot of them out in Japan, have them shipped over. A lot of stuff that, you know, just stuff I have to research and see what it is. This was one I had never played it, never heard of it before, and anxious to see something different, something that is going to be new to pretty much everybody. Everybody's been listing out crazy games, and no, you're all wrong, up and down, shaking my head. Stop guessing. We've got a couple of things we have to cover. First, last week we put out Carnival, released from Sega Gremlin back in 1980. It was our 705th game. We had Jamie Tibbetts walking away in first place, collecting 3 more points towards the 10X Championship belt. James White coming in second. James not winning, but giving the acceptance speech. We shall see who walks away with today's Monday Mystery win. Couple other things going on. We have the Arcade Wars is still going on this month. Truxton, they're playing it out in Australia. We've been doing good. We've been winning some of them. Truxton, great game, amazing shmup, super difficult. Nobody's even put in a score yet, so let's see it. I've got to jump in. If you're coming in, make sure you put in a score on Truxton for us. Help us compete against the one-up. Hopefully we can win another month. We shall see. They've got some amazing players out there. Stephen Holmes heading this all up, and just such an awesome guy, an amazing arcade owner. So come on out, play some Truxton, put in a score, help the team out. We also had this weekend, we had the Chicago Pinball League was out, thanks to Ken Walker, who has been helping us with all of our so many pinball repairs over there. He had all of his guys out, ton of industry people out there, Lyman Sheets and Roger Sharp, Tanya Kleiss, a bunch of people from Stern. So awesome to get to talk to them, see some very high-level play over at Galloping Ghost Pinball. For those that have not heard, 2 blocks to the east, same side of the street, so $15 to get in. It is now officially open 11 to 11 every single day. If you're coming to the arcade and going down there, it's $30 for both. There's parking right down there, so you want to start there, come down here. That's all good too. You can leave your car in the lot. Plenty of parking down there, huge lot. And definitely check out Galloping Ghost Pinball. We have a game coming on the floor over there soon. We're going to be announcing an event soon, trying to line up another event around it, and then we're gonna have to expand down there, and we've got the keys to the space. We're gonna be knocking down some walls down there and expanding Galloping Ghost Pinball, so keep an eye on that. That'll be coming up. Definitely keeping us busy down here throughout everything that's going on. We've got MGC coming up. Super excited for MGC. Everybody's working amazingly hard on Dark Presence. Jeremiah and Tom and Will and Nick and everybody just putting in, Phil and Brandon putting in so much effort to get ready to show everybody Dark Presence. All the characters are going to be playable. Some really cool stuff. Getting some polish on there. It's anxious for everybody to see it, play it. Come on out to MGC. Tickets are available online. Do not miss it. It's going to be a great show. We're going to be bringing some super rare games out there, so don't miss it. It's April, middle of the month, 12th, 13th, 14th, as I recall. We'll be making a post later today on that or tomorrow, so make sure, get your tickets now. Do not miss it. Going to be a great show. Always fun to see everybody out in Wisconsin for the Midwest Gaming Classic. I believe, The International Video Game Hall of Fame is taking nominations for the Hall of Fame, so you can check that out. Me and Pete went out there when Chris Tang was inducted. A bunch of other great people were inducted when we went out there. Chris Tang had me do his induction speech. Was really awesome. Chris Tang, who worked on Primal Rage, worked for Atari and Capcom. So awesome to see him. So nominations can be made at ivghof.info. Go there, look it up. Very awesome. Make sure you take part in that. Nominate some people. And I believe that leads us up. Oh, thank you, Pete, for posting that. Still people guessing in the chat. People guessing X Multiply. We already have that on the floor. We shall see. Let's get right to it. There's no more time to wait. Let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year to help with today's unveiling and ask the question, the timeless question. Pete, how was the weekend?
How was my weekend or the weekend?
The weekend.
My weekend was great. My sister got married. I was there, and thank you everyone for covering the arcade while I was out. And it was a great weekend. I couldn't speak to the arcade, but it looks like it was pretty busy Saturday. So thank you everyone for coming out.
Absolutely. Definitely a lot of people out that we knew, a lot of new people that we met for the first time, a lot of fun. Busy. Expecting this weekend to be pretty crazy too. So anxious for that. And
C2E2 this weekend, I think.
C2E2 is this weekend. Last year, I believe on C2E2 weekend, wasn't it the best Saturday we ever had?
Yes.
925 people through the door on a Saturday?
Correct.
Crazy. Well, will we beat it? Well, who knows? Who knows? But today, let's answer what today's Monday mystery game is, which it's going to be quiet. Normally we tear this off, and sometimes James White will crash to the floor and start breakdancing and freaking out, and this is not going to happen today. He's not going to recognize your Monday mystery game number 706, Magical Cat Adventure. The faces of, they're perplexed. What is it? We're going to go to the direct feed. Exactly. Arcade Hunters saying, what? Dr. Cool Milk laughing about it. Never heard of Blubble Blasto, never heard of it? No. That's what this is all about. You've never heard of this. Some Cali dude. Japanese, you say? Yes, it is. It is Japanese. Coming out from everyone's favorite. This is easily Win Techno, their best game that they ever put out. Win Techno, known only for nothing, but back in 1993, they put out Magical Cat Adventure. And it is, you'll get some Sonic vibes to it. You'll get some Bubsy vibes to it. Some good animation. We'll see. I guess the security gate's keeping everybody back from clamoring on to Magical Cat Adventure. James has been scratched before. He's coming up. It's James White, the first to make it to. Which one is which? It's the two-button game. The left button is attack. The right button is jump. It is a very interesting-looking game. Animation's pretty cool. James figuring it out. I wanted something different, and this was very different. Wanted to see what everybody thinks of something that you hadn't seen before. Again, your Monday mystery game number 706, Magical Cat Adventure. Now you got to think back to when you were stomping around the arcades back in the 80s and 90s. Would you have played this? This is one that it would have been probably sitting at 93, so Mortal Kombat sitting there and the Street Fighters and a lot of choices. even if this had come out here in the States, would you have played it? Like Sega Sonic, there was Sonic was out there, Mario Brothers. Would you have played it, or would you step past this to go play a game that you knew? But now, it's the Monday Mystery Game. It's getting looked at. It is definitely a tough game towards the end. All sorts of the animals running away. That one on fire. Now this part I didn't quite understand, where they just have you stand there while the boss attacks you but doesn't hurt you. Pete, they're saying there's no sound on the game. Thank you. We should have that fixed. James checking out all the different power-ups. Well, the animation is pretty smooth and fluid. You can actually, if you get momentum from running, James taking it cautious so far, but you can get momentum from running. That's a good way. When he has that shield around him, invincible, he can just run through enemies. A little bit like Alex Kidd with a cat. Trying to figure out the jump heights. There it is. There's a little hill there. If you're able to jump off the hill, there he goes. James gets the health. Collecting coins. A very common thing in the... Oh, James jumping. He has an up attack. Little Ghost Lord tech there. Game's a little clunky overall, but it's pretty fun. It's tough. It gets tough. There is a spin attack while you do, while you come out of the logs that throws you around. You know, we've got some really good platform players here. We shall see what they're able to do with it. James going off with the twin shot. Will he keep it or will he switch? Oh, I didn't see what he picked up there. The slightly larger single shot. There's a guy from New Zealand that's heard of it. There's a few people on KLOV that have them. There's a few out there, none here in the States. Bara is familiar with it. Shout outs to Star Castle Zookeeper for joining us. James getting the magic shot. James doesn't want to leave any points on the table. He's going back. All right, now to the lily pads. The cupped lily pads. James drowning cats. We thought he'd stop doing that. James passing on the Ghouls and Ghost Dagger. 20,100. New world record. Will he go for the magic? He stays with the twin shot. Oh! The ostrich. Oh! James getting hype. James picking up speed. I don't know if Sega would approve of them stealing blast processing for this game. Your Monday mystery game, Magical Cat Adventure. Win Techno's best game that they ever put out back in 1993. It is their only game. I'm sure calls are being made to see who Sega can prosecute for stealing blast processing to put it into the Magical Cat Adventure. All right, the first boss fight. I wonder if James sees those branches. Little Ghost Lord Tech, the branches in the All right, James getting 20. James White, former Game of the Year. Best score. That's going to wrap it up for our Facebook stream. Jump over to Twitch at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to continue streaming your Monday mystery game, Magical Cat Adventure, released from Win Techno back in 1993. Game number 706 here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Don't forget, when you come in, make sure you check out Galloping Ghost Pinball right down the street. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We've been adding all sorts of new content exclusive to each one of those. For Twitter and Instagram, you can look us up at G-Ghost Arcade. And, of course, on Facebook, check out our Galloping Ghost Productions and Galloping Ghost Arcade pages and like or join the group. So thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac. Make sure you jump over to our Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. And join us next Monday for number 707. Thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.